We are here on Relationship Advice Reddit, going over a little heartbreak situation, and I have a little bit of a theory about this one towards the end here that I'll present you guys with, and I want to know what your thoughts are on it. So here we go. My 32-year-old male, fiance, 29-year-old female, left me after 8 years saying she never really loved me. Hi Reddit. I've been in a relationship with this girl for almost 8 years. We had our ups and downs, but overall, I never really questioned that I loved her. And while she was a bit restrained in showing her emotions, she was always at my side, always reciprocal, and always working extra hard to iron out any difficulties. For both of us, this was the first long-term serious relationship. Needless to say, we've been through a ton together. Okay, so far, so good. Nothing, nothing wrong going on here, it doesn't seem. A year ago, after a particularly heavy falling out, she moved out. We made up a month later, and things could not have been better after that. After 7 years, it felt like a fresh relationship all over again. We took an amazing trip to France this past spring, and I proposed to her. She looked slightly taken aback by this, but she accepted. Things were fine after that, but somehow she seemed to avoid marriage talks in general. Then, about 2 months later, she started getting more and more distant despite my effort to win her back. Interesting. This is, again, kind of one of those reverse situations. You typically find that the woman is the one that's all excited to talk about marriage and planning the wedding, and the guy's a little more distant. Then, 3 weeks ago, she says that she's been participating in some online course on codependency, and it helped her realize that what she felt towards me was not love, but more like gratitude for all the good that I was doing. She said that I gave her so much care and love that she had no choice but to do the same. And now, according to her, it's time for her to move on. All right, here is where I'm going to point something out here. Now, on one hand, guys, this is the scary part that we talk about if you actually get married to a woman, is the fact that, they were together for 8 years, and then she says that she's been participating in some online course on codependency. So this is like, okay, girl goes to, college, she does gender studies, and all of a sudden her whole mindset changed. Girl participates in an online course on codependency, and her mindset changes. Girl reads article at Female Dating Strategies, and her mindset changes. So that is a gamble with women, is the fact that their mind can change. And when their mindset changes, good luck to you. Since society and court systems favor women and all that, and that attitude is all about, empowering women. So if her mindset changes, I'll just say that to you. Good luck. So that's the first thing I want to take from that, is that her mind can change. The second thing that this brought up to me was this codependency thing. Now, what this looks to me like is, okay, think about this. It helped her realize what she felt towards me was not love, but more like gratitude for all the good that I was doing. To me, what this helped her realize was that this guy was her beta mon in her story. This guy was her provider. He was providing her the security, the emotional comfort. He was providing her with all of those things that she was grateful for, but wasn't attracted to. So my idea on this is that when we talk about pair bonding, and we talk about, let's just say that women are, if women sleep around with multiple men pretty frequently, then what I believe is going to happen is that she will have an attachment to a man, but a codependent attachment to him. She will be attached to a man, again, because of his resources or because of what he can provide for her. But that emotional love, that emotional bond, I don't believe that will be there anymore. So when a girl has not been sleeping around, right? When it's like one of her first loves, to me, not only will she have the maybe she'll be, grateful for the things you're doing, but she'll have that emotional love, that emotional bond that she's still attached to, so that things stay healthy, things stay good. But in this situation, right, again, I don't know this girl's past, but I'm just kind of speculating that with the more, men women sleep with, and the less chance they have of pair bonding, the more chance they're going to have at just looking for codependency. And the third point I wanted to bring to this, though, was I'm going to give this girl a lot of credit, this girl a lot of respect, because, again, if he was married, this guy would be screwed. It would be like, wow, he was doing everything right, and all of a sudden, just out of nowhere, she fell out of love with him, and now she wants a divorce, and now he's getting screwed over. So although, yeah, it kind of sucks for him anyway on his mind because he's been with her for 7 or 8 years. He proposed to her. He obviously loves her. So, yeah, it sucks on that sense. But I got to give her a lot of credit because she is breaking up with him now before doing this after marriage. She is seeing right now that he's a provider for her. And instead of her getting married and then divorcing him later and taking his things, she at least is aware enough and smart enough to break it up now. So I want to give her credit for that because I do believe that little theory I was talking about, like the more more guys a woman has slept with, the less she's going to be able to actually pair bond emotionally with. So then she is going to be looking for a guy that she can be codependent of, which means she'll be looking even more likely for a guy that has resources, a guy that she's actually can use his lifestyle rather than him because her emotional bonding, that little connection ability is gone. So I wanted to bring that up, bring some awareness to that. Let me know what you guys think about that. Again, that's just something that kind of came to me as I was reading this. We had another talk just yesterday, and she was still persistent in her "it's not you, it's me" paradigm. You did everything right. I just never felt that spark, and there's nothing you can do about it, so don't even try. So Reddit, what do I make of this? Isn't 29 a bit old to be looking for a relationship based on just blind feeling? Is there anything I can try to get her back? Help me out. Okay. Again, I'm going to give her a ton of credit here because like what he's saying, man, at 29 years old, she's 29. Shouldn't she be looking for more than just feeling? Shouldn't she, kind of sacrifice some of those feelings that she has, that like wanting to be attracted to the man or whatever, and just kind of suck it up and commit to a guy? Okay, she's doing this guy a big favor, and that's what maybe he'll come to that realization someday, but she's doing him a big favor because she easily could at 29 be going, I'm not super into him, I'm going to marry him, we'll just see, hopefully it gets better, but if not, I can always divorce him later. So again, I'm going to give her a lot of credit for this. Again, be aware of this, guys. This is why we say, the more women or more guys a woman has slept with, the less chance you're going to have to make anything serious work with her. So again, do whatever you want, and ladies, sleep around, do whatever you want. I'm not saying, that I'm going to treat you differently as a person. It's just, when I warn guys, don't commit to women because of the ramifications that can happen legally if you do. And that's, some guys will, or some women will message me or whatever and just get mad at me for being hard on women for sleeping around. It's like, no, I really don't judge people based on that thing. Like, it's just, that doesn't make me think less of a person. All it does is it makes me go, all right, that is somebody that I myself would not commit to long term because of the repercussions that are in place with common law marriage if you're to live together, or obviously divorce and all that stuff. And the chances just aren't in your favor in that sense. But all right, guys, let me know what you think. Maybe I'll read a couple of these. 29 is exactly the right age to get out of a relationship for these reasons. Heck, any age is the right age if you don't want to be in a relationship anymore. Let her go, grieve, move on. Yeah, again, I'm totally cool with this. Just do it before marriage. Don't screw a guy over after you get married when you have these doubts before. Don't forget, subscribe, like, comment, share the video, but definitely subscribe.